Hello business stars, this is your business coach with a brand new video on O-Levels question paper solving series on economics Cambridge. The code is 2281 variant 22, which means it's paper 2, May-June 2022. So today we are going to solve section B. Before we start section B, you have to remember in section B there are basically 5 questions, and within these 5 questions you have to answer any 3. Okay, answer any 3 questions. The first question is the question number 2, which is there was a significant increase in the money supplied in Angola in 2019. The National Bank of Angola was concerned that this would keep inflation above 17% and harm Angola's producers. The Angolan government had concentrated on reducing unemployment, which had fallen from 10% in 2010 to 7% in 2019. So question number 2a is identify 2 forms of money. So the 2 forms of money could be coins, banknotes, bank deposit accounts, bank deposits or bank accounts. You can keep the money in the bank account or digital money. Okay, students, you might be wondering that we are solving question number 2. Then where is question number 1? Well, question number 1 was part of section A, and question 1 was basically a part of a case study which we have already solved. If you haven't watched that video, please check out our previous video. So let's move on to the next question, which is question number 2B. Moving on to question number 2B, which is explain 2 functions a central bank performs for its government. It's a 4-mark question. Okay, so before answering the question, you need to know when there is a 4-mark question, you have to use a combination of a knowledge and an analysis. So this is the first knowledge, then analysis, again knowledge and analysis. So the 4 marks are over here, calculated in front of your screen. Let's start the answer. So the answer is the first function. It operates the government's monetary policy, for example, changing the interest rates. Also to influence inflation, you can just choose any one because there's a slash sign given. In function 2, it issues banknotes, influencing the money supply. This is the knowledge, this is the analysis. Let's move on to question number 2C. Moving on to question number 2C, which is analyze why a government may have lower unemployment as its main aim. It's a 6-mark question. The answer is lower unemployment would increase output or increase the economic growth, raise incomes slash GDP per head, increase living standards, reduce poverty. This may also reduce the crime rate and increase the exports. So obviously this is beneficial. If the government have lower unemployment as its main aim, this is definitely beneficial for the country. Okay, and the 6-mark allocation is given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Let's move on to the next question. Moving on to question number 2D, which is discuss whether or not inflation will harm producers. It's a 8-mark question. The answer is inflation can increase cost of production, which can cause cost push inflation and reduce the profits for the firm. It may also reduce international competitiveness as exports will become more expensive. It may also increase menu cost for the firms. However, if it may be lower than other countries' inflation rates, then there will be price competitiveness. It may also enable them to reduce real wages as inflation will be rising faster and some producers may be making products with inelastic demand. As a result, it may also enable them to reduce real wages as inflation will be rising faster and some producers may be making products with inelastic demand. As a result, inflation will not affect them to a greater extent. So the first part we have explained till, however, that why inflation can be harmful for producers. From, however, we've explained there are certain exceptions and inflation will not completely harm producers. For business, commerce and economics tuitions, you can connect with Muhammad Ishtiaq bin Zaman sir at 01685 221141 or email us at thebusinessstarBD@gmail.com.